Okay, so this is it. The last time I will do this year. It is my Champions League match preview and prediction for Celtic in the Champions League group stage. It's against Manchester City tomorrow, December the 6th at the Etihad Stadium. It's the final time I'm going to do one of these. Quite sad, it all came to an end quite prematurely. It's fun. I remember making my reactions video to Celtic getting this group stage back in August, whenever it was, September, August, it was August, yeah. And I was doing my reactions, giving my predictions where we'd finish in the group, and now here we are, we're sitting with 2 points going into the last game. Do you know what, I'm proud of the team, I really am proud of the team for the performances we've gave. People expected us not to walk out with any points, but we'll discuss that tomorrow or Thursday when I make a Champions League group stage a review kind of thing. I'm going to review how I think we've done the Champions League and if it could have been any better. So that'll come in Thursday, but today we're here to talk about the game tomorrow at the Etihad. We take on Manchester City, who just got beat at the weekend, 3-1 off of Chelsea, of course, in that match where Sergio Aguero basically killed David Luiz. There was no need for that tackle whatsoever. Let's just talk about that tackle for a moment. Absolutely shocking challenge from Sergio Aguero at the weekend. He's got a 4-match Premier League ban. Just wish the ban would also carry over into the Champions League game so he didn't have to play against us tomorrow night. And really, he shouldn't be allowed to play against us tomorrow night. It's one of the worst tackles I've ever seen in football since watching it from a young age. It's a horrid tackle and it was disgraceful, it really was, and I feel like he should be punished a bit more severely. If it was me in charge, I would have given him a 10-match ban. I thought it was appalling. So hopefully none of that tomorrow night on any of our players. But they're coming off the back of a 3-1 defeat at home to Chelsea. Not in the greatest of form in the Premier League. Not like anything like the form they were in when they came to Parkhead. They came to Parkhead and they had not lost any points. They had not dropped any points. As soon as he met, Big Pep met Big Brendan, things started getting shaky for them down there. They were looking steady. They looked as though they were going to be cruising undefeated to that league title down there. Honestly, they were playing that good. And as soon as that game came against us 3-0, we knocked them right off their perch. 3-0, what a game. I was at the game, of course, saw my match vlog. One of the greatest games of football I've ever been at anyway. And Man City underestimated us. Simple. End of story. They came to Celtic Park, not expecting what they got. We went up 1-0 inside minutes. Fantastic performance from us that night. Absolutely fantastic. And one of the best Champions League performances since the forming of the Champions League in 1990, whatever it was. 92, I think. Fantastic game. And now we go down tomorrow with nothing to play for, which is a shame. Obviously, we had our chances to have a third place finish, second place finish, whatever in the group. Not so much second, third place finish, and we'll throw it away. But I think tomorrow night, nothing's out of the cards. Man City aren't on the greatest of form. Obviously, we are just on the same kind of form as we are for every other Champions League game, off the back of a big win at the weekend. It was game of the season. Down 2-0 at Motherwell at half time, and we win the game 4-3. A fantastic game. Absolutely amazing game to watch, honestly. It was so good. At half time, I was about to give up. I was about to commit suicide. Not so much to joke. We shouldn't really be joking about that, but honestly, it was such an awful performance in the first half. And then second half, we turned it on. And we went out and we played, we pulled it back to 2 each. Well, here we go, and then boom, they go and score. And then we go and score, it's 3 each, and then we got the 90th minute winner. What a game it was. So tomorrow night, honestly, the result doesn't matter, of course. So there's not so much concern, or as much heavy heart going into this game. It's not going to bother me if we win, lose, draw. Just hopefully we don't lose by a 7-goal margin or whatever like we did in Barcelona at the new camp. Which we really shouldn't be. But tomorrow night, I'm confident, we can go down there and challenge Man City. We can give them a game. Hopefully we can walk out with a point or 3 points. And honestly, this is probably the most confident I've been heading to an away game. Barcelona, I didn't think realistically we'd get anything, and we didn't. We got shagged 7-0. After our first performance against Gladbach, I didn't see us getting anything from Gladbach away from home. Honestly, I was not expecting anything. This is the most confident I've been for an away game in the Champions League group stage, and I'm still pretty confident. I'm pretty confident we can go down there and do something damaging. But obviously Man City aren't going to underestimate us again. They're not going to make the same mistake as they did at Parkhead, so obviously it's going to be a bit more difficult if they actually play like they want to beat us. But as I said, I do think we will walk out with some sort of positive result. Positive being, a narrow loss or a draw. Who knows, we could win. I doubt it, but you know, I think a positive result is on the cards for us tomorrow night. Hopefully Dembele finds the back of the net, you know. Didn't have a good game at the weekend at all, Mr. Dembele, in my opinion. I thought he played pretty poor against Motherwell. Hopefully Lee Griffiths gets somehow into the team. He was sick for the weekend game, so I doubt he will be involved tomorrow night, but I think Griffiths needs to get back into the starting 11 to play up front with Dembele, maybe on the right hand side of the park. So hopefully tomorrow night, you know, we do our best out there and wrap up the Champions League group stage with a positive result. Obviously, we're not going to see European football to next season. It's quite sad for me in the channel as well. No more match day vlogs for the Champions League. I loved making my match day vlogs for the Champions League. I didn't love so much sitting with the phone in my hand at the games because that was quite annoying sometimes. But I mean, when I went home and I edited that, you know, I got some positivity from it, and it always felt good. Like for the 3-3 game, that felt good. Coming home and watching over the clips and like, geez, oh, this is going to be a good video. So no more match day vlogs, sadly. Tomorrow night I'll be sitting watching the game in my house myself. Sad days. So I tried to get a ticket for the game. That was just not possible. If you want to see any sort of live stream or anything during the game, I was thinking of maybe live streaming my reactions while playing Football Manager or something. If you want to see that, let me know. But right now, I'm just going to probably make my Champions League group review after that. Maybe Thursday even, I'll make that video reviewing how we've done it in the Champions League. But this has been it from me, Ryan118. My prediction, the score for tomorrow night. Oh shit, you can hear my creaky chair. I'm going to go with the realistic one, and I'm going to say 2-1 City. In my heart, I want it to be a 2-1 Celtic. But we'll see what happens. So guys, if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe. From me, Ryan118, this has been the last preview and predictions video for the Champions League. And I'll see you guys next time.